Welcome back to Inside Celebrities. I'm your host, Aaron Johnson, and today we have comedian John Caparulo with us today. We are very excited to have him with us today. Alright, John, let's get right down to the nitty-gritty. I have a few questions here to ask you. The first one is, what inspired you to become a comedian?
You know, I like to drink beer, but I don't always stick to beer, I like the hard liquor, but I like to drink strawberry margaritas, but people are saying that strawberry margaritas, are gay, It's like, you don't have to be gay to drink strawberry margaritas, you're only gay if you watch The View. I was chatting with my buddy one night, and he said, I was watching The View this morning, and I was like, dude, you watch The View? You're gay.
Okay, that answer is highly irrelevant to the question I just asked, but moving on. I have another question here. What would you say, give some advice to some young upcoming comedians?
You ever read Playboy magazine? Well, nobody ever reads Playboy magazine because everyone wants to see the pictures of the naked ladies. People are just gonna skip the article about what kind of wine is best for you, all that. And I just want to see some pictures of titties.
Okay. So I understand that Vince Vaughn kind of jump-started your career. How did you two meet?
Well, you gotta be a funny person and all that, and then you gotta be, but then you gotta take that to the stage, and then you gotta be, then that'll make you into a funny comedian, and then all the stuff and all the money and all that's gonna come towards you. It'll be the best feeling in the whole world.
As a comedian of your stature, what are some of your plans as touring and stuff for the future?
I don't like killing things. I don't like stepping on cockroaches, because what if I'm not heavy enough? It's just gonna live its life as a vegetable, knowing that some guy wasn't heavy enough to finish them off,
Okay, John, let's go ahead and move on to see what some of your fans are saying on Facebook. Dear John, you're the worst comedian I ever had the displeasure of seeing. Everything about you is a horrid piece of bloody diarrhea dog shit. You sound like the mutant offspring of Larry the Cable God that somehow survived the abortion meant to end your miserable life. Your jokes are as funny as Lance Armstrong's cancerous testicle. You move like a retard and you look as good as a 4-day-old roadkill. Do us all a favor and jump off a tree head first into a pool of concrete. Yours truly, Phil. Wow. So what do you have to say to that, John?
Whenever you're at Walmart and the cans you're at the self-checkout line, you're putting the cans in the bag, and it says put the cans in the bag, but it's already in the bag, you bastard! It just pisses you off!
Okay, this next question's from John from Facebook. Do you know Chelsea Handler's phone number? I'd like to tickle her Pikachu, if you know what I mean. Do you?
Well, I'm from Ohio, and it's cold out there, and Los Angeles made me into
I don't get it!
And it's
I asked him a question,
and I would survive Ohio right now because it's out there. It's not as there in LA and everything.
He just rants on and on and on. That's the question. He just rants.
And I'm a Browns fan, and it's really hard to cheer for a losing team, I'd like to cheer for the Saints, but you gotta cheer for the people at your hometown,
Unfortunately, we have one more Facebook message here from one of your fans. Dear John, you are cool. I've keen your shoe 70 times. What? I think assume? The fuck? Okay, John, so it seems like to me that the majority of your fans are at least retarded.
Well, about old people? I hate old people because they lose their sense of direction with age.
We're out of time?
And I was driving around in my truck one night, and they were heading
Yes, okay. We're out of time here at Inside Celebrities. I'm your host, Aaron Johnson. This is John Caparulo. Tune in next. We have Jay Cook on the show. I'm going to go home and drink myself to sleep.
Oh yeah, I also like ice cream, and like chocolate's my favorite, you know, and because it tastes so good, and I hate I hate strawberry, you know, and because like strawberry is a gay color, you know. I don't like drinking stuff that's gay, which is counterproductive because I said.